I want this podcast to inspire you, uplift you, help you shift your mindset so that you can then make a change to your day-to-day job, your day-to-day relationships, your day-to-day, whatever it is, to find more peace and joy and alignment in your life.
Hello and welcome to the Shift Your Day Job podcast. I'm Brittany Cates, your host and companion on this incredible journey of career transformation. Get ready for inspiring stories, valuable insights, and a roadmap to shift your mindset towards a more fulfilling professional life. In each episode, we explore the remarkable journeys of individuals who made the leap from one career to another. As we navigate through these stories together, you'll find motivation, strategies, and the confidence to pursue your dreams. Whether you're feeling stuck, contemplating a change, or just seeking a dose of inspiration, this podcast is your weekly companion. Tune in every Thursday as we uncover the secrets to shifting your day job. I'm Brittany Cates, and I'm here to guide you on your path to a more fulfilling career.
Hello and welcome to the very first solo episode of the Shift Your Day Job podcast. I'm your host, Brittany Cates, and I'm so grateful that you're here listening to my inaugural episode. It's really exciting to get started on this journey of podcasting. I've been working hard and interviewing people over the past 6 weeks, and it's been really enjoyable so far. And I hope that that comes through in these episodes as you listen. And join me every Thursday. I'd like to start off by explaining why I am creating this podcast. And it's for the women who feel stuck in an unfulfilling career, but don't know how to make a change. I was a teacher and I made a career transition into the world of tech fairly recently. And it wasn't the first career transition that I tried to make from teaching. It's just the first one that feels like it's actually going to stick. When I graduated college and entered the classroom, I knew very quickly that it was not my forever career to be a teacher. And yet there was something that kept me there, and it kept me coming back over and over again. And I really believe it had to do with this idea of not feeling worthy of something different and not knowing what options I had. Like, it's one of those things where you graduate with this certain degree and think, that's the path and that's all you can ever do. Even though that doesn't seem to make much sense, it's kind of how we're conditioned growing up. You pick a major, you graduate in it, you work there until you can retire, you get your benefits in the end, and then you, grow old. I don't know. But I want this podcast to be an eye-opening experience for you, a place where you see possibilities that maybe you haven't seen before. I've talked to some incredible women over the past few weeks that have amazing stories, and I'm so excited to share them with you. But I think it just goes to show that life is never done. Like, it's a journey of discovery and discovering who you are along the way. And it changes over time, right? It changes and it evolves. And the things in your environment and the things that you do every day are allowed to change with it. And so my goal with this podcast is to give you permission, because a lot of times we don't even give our own selves permission to try something new, to do something scary, to go against the grain. And I want you to know that, wow, I didn't think I was going to be emotional. This is crazy. I want you to know and believe that career change is possible for you. And maybe it's not even career change. Maybe it's something totally different. But we're going to start here, right? So that's why it's called Shift Your Day Job, because I want this podcast to inspire you, uplift you, help you shift your mindset so that you can then make a change to your day-to-day job, your day-to-day relationships, your day-to-day, whatever it is, to find more peace and joy and alignment in your life. And so I hope that comes through as you listen to not only this episode, but many others to come. Again, thank you for being here. I would like to share a little bit about myself and my career change journey with you. So, like I mentioned, I was an elementary school teacher. I taught school off and on for about 10 years. The off moments were me trying to figure out what I wanted to do instead. The first time I left teaching, I went back to school for interior design. I have a degree in that, and I worked in the industry at a local furniture store for a while. Really enjoyed it. I felt liberated to be doing things on my terms and doing something that I really wanted to do. But I ended up falling back into teaching again because I wasn't making enough money as an interior designer, and I wasn't going where I thought I would be going, like working in a furniture store was not my end all be all. I wanted to work for a designer. I wanted to be Joanna Gaines, or at least work for her for a while, and I guess psyched myself out that wasn't a possibility and that I had to do things a certain way in order for it to happen, and it wasn't happening. So anyway, taught school for another year and then left again because that was a really bad experience. And I just kind of took a hiatus and did a random call center job while I was trying to figure it out again, and wouldn't you know, I ended up back in teaching again. And my rationale at the time was, well, maybe if I change this one thing about teaching, maybe if I change the grade that I taught, or maybe if it's a different school, or it's a different group of people that I'm working with, maybe that'll be the difference that I'm needing in order to make it better, in order for me to like it and want to keep doing it. And that actually wasn't true. It wasn't a good fit for me. I was constantly overwhelmed, stressed out, burnt out. Teaching is hard, guys. If you've never done it, it's hard. And if you have done it, you know exactly what I mean. And it's not just hard to do. I mean, it can definitely be challenging to do. It's difficult emotionally and physically and mentally, all the things. I mean, I would say the word I would use to describe it is just stress all the time, just stress. So not that there weren't some things I enjoyed, why did I even want to be a teacher? Well, I love kids and I love school and I love learning, and I thought I could use my creativity in the classroom. It was a little idealistic, let's be honest, but I always knew I wanted to do something creative as a job because I grew up as an artist. I love to draw. I took all the art classes I possibly could. I even have, my original major was graphic design. When I was in college, about halfway through, I had a huge bout of imposter syndrome and thought, I have to switch majors. I'm no good at this. And here we are. So anyway, my last season of teaching lasted for 4 years, and something magical happened towards the end of that 4-year period called a pandemic, and it allowed me more time to really figure out what my next steps were, because I was definitely at a crossroads. I was trying to decide if I get my master's degree or if I move on to being a coach of some kind in the classroom instead of a teacher, or, do I want to teach secondary school instead of elementary, blah, blah, blah. Nothing was sitting right with me. And I have a good friend who was also a teacher once upon a time, who has been working in the world of tech for a while now and has been really successful and really enjoying it. And we reconnected during the pandemic, and she brought to my attention this career called UX design. UX stands for user experience design. And basically, as a UX designer, you are looking at a website, an app, looking at or creating a website or an app and making sure that not only is it aesthetically pleasing, but it also is functional. So this idea of form and function meeting, right? And creating a beautiful experience for the user. That is what a UX designer does. I did my research and I got really excited because I felt like it really married a lot of my strengths. Not only my creative side, but also my logical side, my thinking, processing side that has served me well in my life in general and in my career. So anyway, I found this online course with this wonderful mentor, and it was really a game changer for me because not only was she helping me learn the skills to be a UX designer, but she was also coaching me and helping me get over hurdles that were coming up as I was going through this process. So there was a lot of mindset work involved, and it was just invaluable. There was a beautiful group of women who were all in the same boat, wanting to make a career change or get back into the workforce. And I don't think I've met one woman from that experience that doesn't say that it was the mindset work that was the game changer for them. Anyway, because of this course, I networked my way into the tech space and I got hired full-time as a UX designer at the company I'm currently with today. And it's just been such a blessing in my life. And I know it's not just the change in career that has altered my life, but it's the actions that I took and the shifts that I made internally and the evidence that provided me that I am so capable of doing anything that I put my mind to and I can be successful at it. That has had the biggest impact on where I am today. And so that's not just the logistics, right? The where you work or who you work with, but it's who you become in the process of getting there. And when you're there, who you become as you're working there. And so anyway, I hope that makes sense and that it inspires you to believe in yourself a little bit more. In addition to my career journey, just so you know a little bit more about me personally, I am a Florida native, born and raised. Currently, I'm living in Utah and been here for a while. So this is home to me. I am an aunt to a beautiful little nephew. He lights up my world. And I'm so grateful for his parents that let me be as much a part of his life as I possibly can be, living far away. My favorite thing to do in my downtime is watch a good show. I have recognized in recent years that I love a good story and it has to be presented well or I'm not going to pay attention. So I like more thought-provoking type shows and movies. But I also go through phases. So like my more recent binge watching has occurred with sitcoms, Modern Family, The Mindy Project. I've gotten through those fairly recently. I am currently on to Gilmore Girls. It's been a long time since I watched it, but it's definitely a feel-good kind of show. And it's also kind of funny too. So taking me back to my younger days. Speaking of stories, I've also gotten into reading books more lately. I spend so much time on the screen that I really wanted to unplug and unwind in a different way. So I've enjoyed a few good books over the past 6 to 8 months now, and have a little neighbor girl who is an avid reader and gives me great suggestions and hands off some of her books to me every now and again. So that's been really enjoyable getting back into. I love a good mystery / detective novel, fantasy, and romance. I also love music. I sing and enjoy going to concerts when I can. I'm an avid boy band / pop music lover. So give me a little Backstreet Boys or Shawn Mendes any day, and I'm a happy girl. And I drink too much Diet Coke. Some of you may have that in common with me. Some of you might have another drink of choice, but I don't know, it's like a comfort food in a way for me. So it's a little bit about me. To wrap up, thank you again for being here with me on my very first episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you'll come back for more. We have some amazing guests coming up, and these episodes will be coming out every Thursday. It'll be a combination of solo episodes and interviews with inspiring women that are so generous to share their stories with you. If you enjoyed this episode or any others that you've listened to, I would love to hear about it. Either write a review for the podcast or reach out to me directly. My email is in the show notes. I look forward to continuing to learn and grow in this space with you. And again, thank you for being here. Please join me again every Thursday for the Shift Your Day Job podcast. I'm your host, Brittany Cates, and together, let's shift your day job.